Contrary to what my name tag says, my name is Zoe, and I went to DashCon 2, as Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. I had originally wanted this video to be like one of the first DashCon vlogs to be posted, and who knows, maybe I still will. As far as I know, there's only like 2 or 3 vlogs already posted, but I don't know. I really wanted to be one of the first. But unfortunately, I got COVID. You know, as my friend said, you knew the risks, here's the reward. And that, come on, that made me laugh. I need to stop laughing because that makes me cough. It is now a full week after DashCon 2. It's Saturday. I'm also gonna take this wig off because it's getting warm. I had not planned on doing some kind of DashCon vlog, and then my friend was like, we need to see the DashCon 2 vlog. And I was like, I mean, if you say so, I guess, but I don't have a vlog camera. I only have my DSLR and my phone, and I'm filming this on an iPad. And unfortunately, I have 1.5 billion pictures on my phone, so I could not vlog that much. And I was constantly deleting stuff off of my phone, offloading apps. At one point, I offloaded the American Airlines app. Oh, I'm also wearing this shirt on purpose because it's a supernatural shirt, and that's very DashCon, that's very Tumblr 2014. Also, another thing to note, since I posted on this channel, I have realized I am non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. If that's a problem, honey, you got a big storm coming. Yeah, I've changed a lot since the last time I posted on this channel, and I think that's kind of cool. And so this is kind of an exciting way to also revisit my attempt at being a YouTuber. Hopefully this video won't be too long. Spoiler alert, it definitely will. So I hope you'll stick with me through all of it. And I am going to finish this video. So help me God. There's been so many other videos that I like started to film, and I was like, oh, nobody cares. But I know people care about this one. I know people care about DashCon 2.
We're here at DashCon. We're down with sis.
Not with the sis.
Not with the sis. Down with sis. The pit is behind us.
And we finna be in the pit.
I
finna be in the pit.
We just want to start off with like a big thank you to everyone here, to our volunteers, because we could not have done any of this without them. It has been sort of mad scramble in the morning, but I think we got it figured out, so we can hear a round of applause for our volunteers. Also, I want to say a huge thank you to the tech people that are making this happen. They're making sure that so many people online can see this. They are wizards.
And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the special guests who were there. So first and foremost, who I was most excited about was meeting Strange Aeons. She was really nice, and she liked my outfit. When I walked up to her, I had my hair, and I was like, I thought I'd see you here. And she was like, oh my god. I also saw Swell Entertainment, Amanda. I feel bad because when I saw her, I said, shit, you are shorter in real life, because damn, she's a little lady. So was Tia. Both of them tiny. Teeny tiny little ladies, and she was all smiles and laughing. She was a really good sport. I also met the Croaker very briefly. This was like right in the beginning, so it was just like all chaotic and exciting. Sierra and Jay Zhao was also there, and they were dressed as Robespierre is how it's spelled, but I don't know. That was a really short meeting. Oh, also Lachlan O'Neill, who had the original idea for DashCon. She was there. She was dressed as the BALLPIT queen. It was a very cool cosplay, and she does like theater costumes. So she made it. She made the whole thing, which was again incredible. And speaking of incredible cosplays, there were so many people there dressed up in so many interesting outfits. I tried to take pictures of people when I remembered or when I had time, so here's just a little collection of those.
Okay, now spin. Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Kat was able to get some really awesome pictures with other people wearing Down with Cis shirts, and that was just a really special thing that we kept seeing throughout the day. And then I found so many other Ebonies throughout the day that I tried to take pictures with them all. It was so special meeting every single one and comparing our costumes and talking about the process of getting it together. There was also, of course, the artist alley, but I think I'm going to post a separate video talking more about the details of everything because this vlog is kind of getting a little long, so I think I'll put all the details about that in another video. We went to a few panels throughout the day. The first one I went to was the making of DashCon 2, and while I was there, Kat was in the Conclave panel, which was led by Pope Miku.
We'll get into this later, but part of the rules of making a thing like DashCon 2 is expect no one to care, since that was the big flaw from the first one.
We care so much.
So many of you care. Yeah.
This is Simone, she, her. We are the DashCon 2 co-founders. So this is from our master doc we created at the very beginning of all this that had our original plan. A lot of it very outdated at this point, but that's kind of fun.
Yep.
So do you want to start with your reasoning? I think it's interesting.
I don't need to explain to you all the myriad of reasons why it's hard for new grads right now. We're gonna be new grads pretty soon. Congrats. And I looked at my resume and I looked at the state of the world right now and economy, yada yada, and I was like, I don't know if I'm getting a job. I might have to have the most bonkers resume the whole time, and maybe someone will hire me. By the way, it did work. I have a job now. Yeah!
Wonderful to see you all back. So I'm the intern.
Yeah. We do not know where the original DashCon ball pit is. We tried. Oh, you're getting kiddie pool full of ball pits we got from various sources.
You can be more audacious than you think you can get away with. Because people respond very positively to people who try to do stuff. And I think that more people will like it than you're afraid will not.
Apply to that job you are not qualified for.
Apply.
Comment on that fan fiction. Just do things. Life is better with more of you in it. Yeah. Disabled people, you deserve better. All of you deserve better. You deserve free water at a convention that's in fucking July. And these are things like we really wanted to budget for.
Okay, so my question is, what was your favorite part about planning this?
Strange Aeons came to my house to build a horse Plinko machine.
What?
I'm never reaching that high again. I just say, I will make you no promises, none promises, left beef, until we have lived through today. But I can tell you I want to do it, and I want to make it bigger. I don't think it'll be as big as some people want it to be. I think if it got even larger, it would lose its charm. Yep. But it'll be bigger than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something different.
I hope all of you meet a best friend at DashCon 2.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for running.
So, in 2010, I was having a bad time in the 7th grade, and somehow, this is a side about how I scrambled my brain like an egg at a formative age. The best part of every day for me at that point was, after my parents thought I was sleeping innocently in my bed at night, I would pull out my 3rd generation iPod Touch, and I would watch YouTube videos on it, and finally the world felt bigger than my stupid school, and it wasn't also claustrophobic. The organizers have an Airbnb where some other panelists and people people were hanging out last night, and we made a big cup of the flavor and passed it around, and it felt like some kind of holy communion. I have tasted the white Gilgamesh on many occasions because my girlfriend ended up genuinely liking them and like made them for a little while after that.
If you ever think about like the way that you're creating sort of a legacy online in terms of your internet archaeology, and if you do think about that, what are your thoughts on it?
One, I do worry sometimes about us becoming like too self-aware, where like something interesting happens and everyone starts immediately trying to like jump on it for the sake of like, I don't know, preserving it, or like makes it into a bigger deal than it otherwise would have been. And also, in terms of creating a legacy, I've had people tell me already today that I got them interested in doing this kind of stuff, and even influenced like what they want to study, which is so crazy. I want to see more people kind of creating and writing and doing stuff in this space, because I love consuming this type of content. Like, the more people who start making it, I'm like, ooh, more tasty things for me. Like, they say that you make the kind of content that you want to see exist in the world, and that's completely true for me. I'm like, I need an answer to this question. Like, I want to see something like this. It doesn't exist yet? All right, I guess I'm making it. Like, that's the motive behind pretty much every video I make.
One piss, please. Thank you. Less of a piss taste than I was expecting.
Time says you're going to Victor House. Oh my goodness.
It was born with those legs. It also lost an eye. And also, like, animal sticker. So you can choose an adult and show an animal sticker.
I will need help getting out.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's Tia.
What a weird experience this is. Famous YouTuber, and then we're in the ball pit.
Hey. I'll balls in the, she ball in my pit. She pit in my balls. She balls on my pit. She pit my balls until I DashCon. She pit on my balls till I piss.
Yes, please. This is so stupid.
Please enjoy your $25 gift card to Dangerous Ladies, a fantastic costume. A $50 gift card to Dangerous Ladies.
The metal was a bit over that, so don't fall screwed. Don't go with that. Video that has not yet made its way to YouTube. I believe it will be coming out in August before COVID. And the winning ticket number is 1 6 6 3 0 6 6 7. The ball. It would be a rare event that someone who has already won, because it is possible for anyone to be the winner, you will just have to cope and maybe see. I don't know what to tell you. 1 6 6 3 0 6 7 2.
I will repeat. 16630672. Oh my God!
Congrats on winning DashCon.
Mr. Norris is a person in this, and Phil is the cat.
Indeed. Indubitably. Oh, down with sis, still in second. Okay.
All right, how does Ebony kill Snakehill, aka the fat guy who killed Cedric? She shoots him with the gun that Voldemort gave her. She stabs him with a knife. She casts Crookshanks, or she casts Abracadabra.
It might have been that one.
Abracadabra.
No, I don't know. It's just absolutely fine.
No, yeah, she.
I got a place.
Any luck? Oh yeah. You got a place?
Right on place. Sorry.
Who would it be?
She stabs him with this knife.
Oh,
and he
well,
falls
both of
down
us
and
got it
dies,
wrong.
and it's so dramatic. No problem. First place winner, we have a physical copy of my model.
So first of all, I would like to clarify that I did not write my Immortal. I would like to dedicate this victory to Ebony Darkness, the autographed my poster.
Oh my God!
And by extension, of course, to everyone who came here today dressed as Ebony Darkness, the Mention Raven. I would like to dedicate this to Strange Aeons.
Yeah!
I had the great pleasure to meet today. Did not introduce me to my Immortal, but made me the big fan that I am today.
Yeah!
Lastly, I would like to dedicate this victory to everyone who came here today. Whether you're in this room or not. Because I decided that I wanted to go to DashCon 2 basically overnight. I'm an adult now, I can just buy I can just buy a plane ticket and fly to Canada. I was afraid that my parents were going to make a scene about it. So I basically told them that I am going to do this, and I am not telling you what it is until after I get it. So you can't try to stop me. And they absolutely freaked out because they thought I was going to volunteer in a war zone. And when I told them that I was flying to Canada to go to DashCon, they were actually relieved. this has been the only opportunity I had in my life to go to Hot Topic. And then some. And same for Canada in general, and especially for DashCon. This was amazing. This was definitely one of the best days of my life. And I'm so happy I got to be here. I'm so proud of everyone who came here. And I am genuinely so happy.
That is it for the My Immortal. Thank you for coming out to DashCon. Thank you so much. I made this in community college and none of my friends would play it with me. So I'm so glad to finally have the people to play with me. Thank you so much. I am Pinhead the Evil. This is Belladonna, what are you?
Keeper of the bag.
The Keeper of the Bag, and Atrex, the Servant of Darkness. We are Bloody Gothic Bro 667. Thank you for coming to DashCon.
We have made it back to the Airbnb. How are you feeling, Kat?
I want to get this thing off of me.
That's how I feel about this wig.
It's weighing me down.
This wig has been saying, I want to get this. Where'd my wig cap go?
And I...
And I... Where did... Hello? Is it on the back?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Wig cap is still here, just was trying to escape. Overall feeling, it was incredible.
I blew my voice out.
So, backstory.
4 days before the con.
Kat was walking into work, stepped off a curb wrong, and twisted the absolute bejesus out of his ankle. So he's wearing a boot. Luckily, I had already I had purse. I had already registered us for the accessibility bands so that we could, like, you know, have access.
Be disabled.
So it worked out really well. There were like 6 other Ebonies there, and that was really fun.
I met some other down with cis people.
Yeah, we got a bunch of pictures with them. I made that shirt, by the way. Didn't win any raffles, but you know, fuck it, we bowl. It's fine.
Sherlock won too.
I'm kind of sad it was only one day, but also like they fit so much into one day.
Another day.
Super fair. Super fair.
The overall feeling of DashCon 2 was just joy, unbridled joy and excitement and love, really, as cheesy as it sounds. Just a love for silliness, a love for connection, a love for internet culture. Because it was only, you know, 550 tickets sold, it was pretty small actually, and it just overall felt very intimate and connected. And so many times as I was, you know, going from one place to another or waiting in line for something, I would pass people or they would pass me and we'd be like, oh my god, I love your cosplay, I love your outfit, whatever. It was just such a wonderful celebration of just being silly and being weird. Everybody who was there on purpose and was so excited to be there. It did get a little meta at some points of like, oh, we have to film this is history. It was also very much like how lucky we are that all of us are here together to experience not only this moment in history and like celebrating a huge part of internet Tumblr lore, but also creating new lore. So thank you so much for watching this video about my experience at DashCon 2. If you like this, you can subscribe. The next time I post is anybody's guess. Clearly, I do not use this channel very often. If you want to see my professional work, my professional YouTube channel will be linked down below with my portfolio. I am a video editor and sound designer, actively looking for work right now. So shoot, if this video sucks, then that's gonna be really embarrassing. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. If you were also at DashCon 2, please, please, please comment. Let me know if you saw me or any interactions that you had that I didn't talk about, or if you want to, you know, just say hey, please do. Also, my grandma is probably watching this, so hi Nana, love you. I'm gonna go rest and edit this video. I am really excited to not have COVID anymore, so I will see y'all. Who knows if I will ever post on this channel again? Maybe. So I will see you when I see you. Bye.